Hey boys and girls, this is Kawil here bringing you an ETS2 run. And I believe we're going to actually do this guy right here. We're going to do the electronics from Debrecen in, I guess, Hungary. I guess that's what that means. And forgive me guys for completely butchering this name. Swinoujscie? Forgive me, I have no idea how I'm talking. So we're gonna run some electronics. You can see that it is fragile and that it is in born delivery, so we got to be really careful with it. So let's get on a road to get over there and hook that puppy up. All right, here we go. Adjust the lights. And how you guys doing today? I'm doing good. Make sure you know he's coming. Yeah, whatever. It's gonna be a little bit quick getting there. So put your seatbelt on. I'm doing good. I'm wondering how I should roll with this video setup I got going here, because this run is basically pretty much almost a 20-hour run. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna break this up into two parts. I just rested, so I'm completely rested. So what I'm thinking of doing is that I'm gonna go on a first part of the run, and then I'm gonna rest, and then that will be part one. And then I will rest. I will pick up part two, and I will rest again. And come on, frame rate. Come on, frame rate. Come on, frame rate. My frame rate is just really horrible right now. My frame rate is just really horrible right now. Wow. Anyway, let's wait for the reworked AI to clear away here. And there we go. So yeah, I think I'm going to break this puppy up into two parts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my previous videos. I know that they were running kind of long, so that's partially why I decided to, let me stick my nose out here and get some right away going on here. Not that I have right away, but Jesus, they're not going to let me in. There we go. God dug it. Not that they were going to let me in, but you know. Okay, I got to go up, right here. Alright, I'm going to pull a quickie right here. And we're going to get a space, and take job. Alright, let me fix my view again, because I'm really picky about my view. There we are. I added a couple more mods. I will see if I can remember which ones I actually added. I played around with some trailer packs. I wanted to get and forgive me if I say these guys' names wrong, guys. It's not because I'm doing it on purpose. But the gentleman's name on the his moniker is Satan. I don't know if he says it Satan or if he says Shaitan. I have no idea how he says it. Suffice it to say that his name is, and I'll just say it the way whatever. Satan 191 and like 4 nines and then a 0 or something like that. I'll throw him down on the bottom there, guys, so you can see what his name is. But he has a trailer pack out that he's been updating. I think he just updated it to version 3.0. And I've been trying to get it to work with my setup here, and it's not working. It's conflicting with one of the mods that I have. It might be, in fact, the one of the Jazzy Cat mods that I have. I have actually quite a few mods from Jazzy Cat, but the two major mods that I have from MRS Trailer Packs, which are the Railway and the Military Packs. I have those, and you're actually going to see some. I need to get out here and get my nose in it. I need to get my nose in here because they're not going to let me in. This is that reworked AI I was telling you about. I don't know if I talked about it in the last video that I did, but as you can see, it is kind of it's kind of backed up in here. And as you can see, there's the railway. There's the railway mod that comes into play. That guy's hauling an engine. And there's the military. You can see a tank way back in the background over there. You know, we got Europe is gearing up for Europe is gearing up for some war up in here. Come on, let me in, boss. There we go. Yeah, I know. I kind of bullied my way in there. What can I say? Also, I wanted to ask you guys a question, and this is just purely a question I have from a game player perspective. As far as this game goes, you can see right now that I have my retarder on. See that knob right here down by my steering wheel? It keeps going up and down. That's the retarder that I have on. I was curious because I tend to run with the retarder on. You can see it pops up the message there. I tend to run with the retarder on when when I have a load hooked onto my trailer. I tend to have it on when I'm in a city. The reason that I tend to have it on is because for this reason. I mean, it's stop and go, and it's just easier to slow down without applying the hardcore brakes. I don't have the brake option, the realistic air brakes option applied. Because I tried it and I kept running out of air pressure. All right, I kept running out of air pressure because I was using the brakes too much. But now that I've got a better car, or a better truck, should I say, a better truck with a retarder, I've been thinking about using that again. Because as you know, if you use your air brakes too much and you have that option checked, you can run out of air pressure. And you basically can't move, or you can't build up enough pressure in your tank to enable your brakes to work. So, oh, dude, let me in. Anybody coming? No. Look at that line. Okay, I'm gonna have to insinuate myself again. Okay, thank you, boss. Thank you. Jesus. Ah! That scared the hell out of me. I was like, gonna get T-boned by a red truck coming at me. Oh my Lord, I was gonna get T-boned. That was kind of crazy. Okay, so I like I said, I typically run with the retarder on in the towns and little cities, purely because, you know, it slows down for you. I mean, I have it on right now. I have it on 2. I have it on 2 steps. And you can see I'm slowing down pretty easy without it. That's a little tap of the brake, another little tap of the brake, and a little tap of the brake, and boom, we stop. Okay, another tap of the brake to stop. But this retarder that I have on this engine is 5 steps. It's 5 steps, so I have quite a bit of play that I can roll with. Jesus, just getting out of this town is going to be forever. It's a good thing I'm in a little city, because the time is slow, and it's really slow now. Because if I was out in the open road, my gosh, I would have already wasted 20 minutes just of game time getting out of the town. That's kind of the the great thing of this reworked AI, and kind of the bane of it as well. I like the AI rework mod. I'm not gonna say I don't. But it does have its pros and its cons, and this is one of the cons. You can get stuck at certain times of the day. You can get stuck in a town or close to a town in rush hour traffic, and you literally come to a standstill. And let's see. Let me give you guys a little bit of candy here. This is the city of Debrecen. If I say that name incorrectly, guys, again, forgive me. I don't mean it on a purposeful kind of way. I just, you know, it's just I can't say the names that well. Van Dieren Maritime. Wow, that's actually a pretty nice trailer. That's a pretty nice trailer. It's you know what it is? I think it's just a container. I think it's just a container on top of a trailer. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Wow, that's pretty cool. It still looks nice. So, yeah, so I'm rolling with a Scania here, guys. I was trying to get a couple of mods working, different trucks. I was trying to get Ohahas. Forgive me if I say the name incorrectly. Ohahas. The new Volvo mod that he has out. It's a pretty sweet truck that he's got. And it's trying to get it to work, and again, I'm having mod conflicts. I'm not sure if one of the truck packs from Jazzy is interfering with it, or what. I have so many mods, guys, that it's harder and harder to find out which mods are conflicting with which mods. So when I find a combination of mods at work, I tend not to mess with it too much. Because finding out which mod, you know, is conflicting with it takes time, because you have to basically start off vanilla. You know, take out all your mods and then just start adding one mod and checking it to make sure it works, and then add another mod and make sure it works, and just keep, you know, slowly making your way through the mods that you have. And the more mods you have, of course, the longer it's going to take you to do, because, you know, you got a lot of mods to add. Come on, guys, let's go. Oh, the light's going to change on me. All right, no problem. Let me just scoot up here. Come on, scoot up. Scoot up! All right. That's actually breaking the law right there. You're supposed to be behind the white line. You know, what am I going to do? Seems like there's a lot of wood being carried today. There's a lot of lumber being carried today. And see, there you go. Okay, let's get back into first person, because we got green lights up in here. All right, we're going to blow right by this guy, because he can't go, because the other lane is stuck in traffic. All right, I'm going to change that guy. All right, so we're going to get out of the city. Take the retarder off. And cruise control set. All right, so we're rolling, guys. Look at that traffic on the left-hand side there. Look at that. Truck after truck. There's another tank. There's a bus. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. I love it. And we're up to 90. Here we go. We're getting out of zone. All right. So we got another 10 hours before I got to rest. So that's a good little run we got going here. And I have a new engine in my Scania. I believe it's 730 horsepower. So you will notice that the get up and go is a little bit more pronounced. So that means that I really have to rein myself in when it comes to driving this puppy, because before I know it, I'm going 120 kilometers per hour, and that's pretty fast. In a big truck, it's pretty fast. But it's hard to tell sometimes, because you're just going along, you're talking, ain't no problems at all with this puppy, just chugging along, and we're gonna get this lane. Oh, let me in. There we go. Thank you. So, oh, see, look at that. I'm already up 105. I didn't even realize it. Did not even realize it. So we're going to slow down a little bit. And we're going to stop it right there. Cruise control set at 93. Because that's just the way I roll. I got to fix this. There we go. So anyway, this is the Romanian extension. It is compatible with Pro mods. as well as the Going East DLC, as well as the Poland rebuilding. I'm not sure if I had added the new updates for the Poland rebuilding, but it has been updated. I think it's version 1.001, or I have no idea what version he called it, or she called it. I think it's a she. I could be wrong. But really good mods. And again, you know, I'm gonna kiss some ass when it comes to the mod makers, because guys, they make this game. I mean, look at this. I got realistic lighting, and forgive me, I don't remember the gentleman's or the lady's name, whoever it is, that does the realistic lighting. I was playing around with that mod as well as the improved weather. I think that's the mod, the improved weather, that I had before. So I've been going back and forth between them, trying to figure out which one I like the best. And I gotta really tell it to you, I haven't really found the best one. I think they're both great mods. Improved weather, I think the version is up to 1.3. I could be wrong. Realistic lighting and skyboxes, as the newest version is out. I don't remember the version, but it's going to be down in the description, of course. I think I need to turn my lights on. There we go. But both mods are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing mods. They each have their own little flavors when it comes to you know, the various things that you can tweak in this game. You know, I don't know if you guys can see it, but can you see the can you see the sun rays? You know, the light rays coming through. Those are just amazing. And the shadows. Oh, actually, what I did notice in this realistic lighting was that the shadows seem to be a little bit darker, a little bit more pronounced, and also the clouds have shadows. I'm not sure if that feature is in the improved weather mod, the clouds having shadows. But I gotta tell you, when it's a cloudy day and you pass under some clouds and you got, you know, got some shadows going on there, that is pretty freaking gravy. And it adds just that little bit more to the realism of the game. It's just really amazing what these young men and women and older men and women can do with this game. You know, I cracked open some of these mods just to look at them. Not that I was going to change them at all, but you know, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I cracked them open to look at them, and you know, it's a little complicated. What can I tell you? I do have a background in computers, so it's not that I don't know what's going on, but I do have some coding experience. Although the coding experience I have, you guys are gonna laugh, it's basically in BASIC and in Pascal with some C++. But that was back in the day, like in the early 90s. And coding has come so much further. I know C++ is still around, but I wasn't hardcore into coding. So I do understand, you know, what's going on. But as far as the terminology when it comes to this actual game and the mods and the way that everything's set up, I have no idea. You know, I saw some numbers, and I was like, okay, so that controls that, and this controls that. But other than that, you know, hand it to you guys. Good job. So I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. Got to get ready to turn here. So we'll get behind this guy in a tank. And I was actually on, what forum was I on? Was I on the Steam forums, or was I on? I think I was on the Steam forums. And you know that what's funny when it comes to the ETS2, when it comes to the EuroTruckSimulator2 forums, it is interesting to look at the different communities that this game has. For instance, there are a couple of forums that I go to, The main forum that I normally look at is the SCS Forums itself. SCS is the company that makes ETS2, and they have their own forums with all of their different games. And ETS2, of course, is one of those games, so there is a forum there for them. I don't know what kind of turn we're going to be doing here. Oh, we're going to be doing the second turn. Okay. And slow down, slow down, slow down. There we go. Okay. So, like I said, I normally frequent the SCS forum itself, and that's where the majority of the information I get about this game comes from. That is going to be down. Of course, it's in the description. Y'all can go check it out. For those of you that aren't aware of it, wealth of information as far as mods, as far as game tweaks, general discussion. I mean, of course, it runs the gambit on exactly what you want to know, what you need to know, what you'd like to have in the game. Because, like I said, it is an SCS forum. So, oh, I had the retarder on. Duh. So the game developers actually, I believe that they peruse that forum quite a bit. And I think we're on a 2-lane, so I think the speed limit is 80. So we're going to just roll it down a little bit slower. Let's slow down a little bit more because I'm going a little bit too fast. All right. Like I said, in this truck, guys, I got this new engine in here, and before I know it, I'm cruising along at 90 kilometers an hour on a 2-lane blacktop, and then a turn comes up, and it's like a 90 hard right, hard left, whatever turn, and the next thing I know, I'm rolled up on my side, calling the, and here we go. This is what I'm talking about. I got to turn, and that's what the retarder's for. Beautiful. Absolutely no brake right there. All retarder. I love the retarder. Let's see, how are we doing with gas? Gas, we got plenty of gas. Got another 8 hours before I got to sleep. So we're golden. Let's actually take a look at the map and see where we're at. Okay, so we've gone. This right here, this all right in here is the Romanian extension. And I gotta get down in here and see all these places in here. I haven't seen any of these places in here. I did check out this. I went to Diva. Went to Diva, and I actually went to the end of the world. I should have taken some screenshots, but I went to the end of the world right there. The world basically just ends. It's just a wall. Right there and right there. I wanted to see where these roads went, but I couldn't get to any of these roads right here or up in here in Oradea. I couldn't get to this road right here. So unfortunately that's not happening. But anyway, you can see that we're heading way up here. Way up here to Swinoujscie. But we'll probably rest somewhere in here, I would imagine. Somewhere in here probably is where we're going to rest. So let's get back on the road because I know you guys have stuff like time. That you guys value. So we're gonna get back on the road and we're gonna just start roll on through here. Roll on highway, roll on along. Roll on, daddy, till you get back home. There's a little American trucking song there for you from Alabama. And of course, guys, I do have the music playing in the background on my radio. So if you guys hear me break out in song, or if you hear you hear the radio in the background, that's what's going on. I have it loud enough so I can hear it, but I'm not sure if my microphone is picking it up. Let's see, the speed limit was 80, but I'm rolling in a big guy. I don't really want to be going that fast with this load holding up in here. I don't even know how many tonnage it is. Let me see how many tons it is. 11 tons, but it's electronics. We got to be real careful with it, all right? We got some electronics. They are wrapped in their electrostatic shock protective bags. And you got to be real careful, guys, when you're on a 2-lane blacktop with Jazzy Cat's trailer mods, because You guys have seen it. I think I highlighted it in my last video, where you know, you're coming on a 2-lane blacktop, and the trailers are too long for the road, and so the AI has a lot of trouble maneuvering on the roads, and you could see that kind of right there. If the turn was a little bit tighter, that guy's trailer would have been in my lane, and I've taken some damage actually from that happening. You know, I'm in my lane just strolling along, and take a moderately tight corner where I'm turning to my right and the AI is turning to their left, and pretty soon I know there's a trailer in my road, and I'm not able to get out of the way in time, and smack dab right into it, and you know, there goes 6% damage, or however much damage, you know, that could cause depending on how fast and how you hit. So then there you go repair, and that's, you know, $5,000, $6,000 down the drain, which is not a problem because my little company is starting to kick along pretty good here. I've got 2 garages. I've got my main garage in Berlin, and I've got another garage somewhere else. But my main garage in Berlin, I actually messed up, and I upgraded it all the way. Spent a lot of money upgrading it. It's got all the trucks in there. It's completely decked out with trucks and drivers, so I can't upgrade it anymore. But apparently, and I didn't realize this, and I might have talked about this in my last video, was that, you know, it's best to, instead of upgrading your main or any garage that you have, instead of upgrading it, the smart thing to do is actually just buy another garage, because it's cheaper. In the long run, it's just cheaper to do it that way than to upgrade for another couple of slots, when you can buy a whole garage for $180, which is the price of an upgrade, and you get an extra slot. So I kind of screwed up, but you know, what can I tell you? I'm a noob like that. But anyway, I got another garage. I got 2 garages, and it is completely, both of them are decked out as high as, well, actually no, they're not. Berlin is the highest you can go. The one in wherever that other place that I have it, it's not decked out. It's not fully upgraded, but it does. All the slots are filled, so I have 3 trucks and 3 drivers. Okay, this guy is gonna let me go. Okay, let me go. Alrighty then. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but Let It Go. The song from Frozen is playing on the radio right now, which I have to tell you is a pretty freaking great jam. No, I'm not going to sing it for you guys. I kind of feel like singing it for you guys, but I'm not going to sing it because I don't know the words that well. But if I knew the words, guys, I would be singing Let It Go from Frozen for you guys over the interwebs. Alright? I just want to let you know that. There's fair warning that Kawil may indeed break out in song at any given moment. You know, whatever his heart content desires. Okay, what are we doing here? Turn those back on. Yeah, so I have no idea what else to talk about, so I'm just going to talk. Watch the trailer. Watch the trailer, boss. Watch the trailer. Now we're going to get ready to turn here, so let's put the brakes on. Let's put the retarder on. And it's always best to slow down as much as you want, even if it causes you to almost stop. It is best to do that rather than to come up on a turn and be going too fast. So, you know, sometimes I'll apply too much retarder, right? I'll apply too much retarder and I'll stop or drastically slow down way before my turn. And I would rather have that happen than to come up on the turn or the corner or whatever the case may be and basically just kind of, you know, crash. So we're gonna put it at 97. I know it says 110, but we're gonna put it at 97 because we are carrying electronics. We're carrying electronico, and we're back down to 80. So let's slow it down. Jerk off. All right. So we got right there, right there. Straight. Let's adjust that. Oh, I think I have this new mod that I don't think you guys have seen before. At least on my videos. Remember, I think I was talking about it. I think I was talking about it on my last video that I had. I think it's Hemmel's mods. It's the placement of the navigation. I don't know if I had this on my last video or not. I have the navigation. You can see that I have it. It's kind of split up. The top line is down by the wheel, and then the actual GPS is kind of smaller, right? Yeah, I knew there was a car coming. You know what? Let's slow down. Let's slow down. We don't need to be going this fast. There we go. Let's speed it up a little tiny bit. A little tiny bit. Oh, whoa. I'm going too fast. All right. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the dead air. My bad. I was just kind of looking at everything all at once, trying, you know, not to crash. So yeah, I have Hemmel's. I think I was talking about that I had his mod where it takes away the GPS completely, and it just leaves you that little bar where it says the speed and the gear you're in and the damage. You know, that little tiny bar that's down at the bottom on the wheel. Oh, dude, you're going way too fast. Dude, you're going way too fast. Come on, slow down, boss. Jesus H. Okay, there we go. Oh, and I got my brights on. My bad, boss. My bad. I'm flashing you guys. I'm sorry. So, Bare Naked Ladies is playing on the radio right now. Oh my gosh, that brings back some memories. Yeah, so Hemmel's mod, I decided to roll with this one. You guys should check it out. It's got some pretty sweet mods. He's got different placement of the GPS if you so wish. I'm going. Dude, you can't stop me. I'm a big truck. What are you gonna do? You gonna hit me with your little car? That's what I thought. So yeah, it's and I'm still in a little town, so I'm gonna hold back. Put a little retarder on it. Yeah, you can choose to have the GPS show up with you, or you can put it in different parts of your screen. You can see that it's down on the bottom there right now. You can also have it in the center where the wheel is at. You can have it in the center up on the very top. You can have it, of course, if you're if you are a UK driver and you put your steering wheel on the other side, you can have it, you know, I think you can actually have it on the right or on the left anyway. But it's a really good mod. Before I was running without any, and this is slow down. Got some train tracks coming up here. And this, if you're not really paying attention, if you go over train tracks really fast, it can really screw up your load. It can damage your load pretty good, as well as your truck. But the load is what's important, because the company expects that you deliver their product flawlessly without any damage. Of course, that's, you know, kind of standard. It should be that way, right? So yeah, Hemmel's mods. I think that's a new one that I've installed. So I'll of course add that to my description of mods down there that I have in the bottom. How much we got here? Oh, we got another 4 hours. Wow, we're almost done. Okay, so we're like halfway done. A little bit more than halfway. And there we go. We're going to put it at 80. I know the speed limit said 110, but we're on a blacktop, guys. I mean, come on. That's kind of crazy to be speeding. Especially at night. I mean, look at it. Oh, and look at that night. Isn't that night great? If I get on a nice straight stretch of road, I'll hook it up and let you guys check it out. Because I kind of suck at driving anyway. No, I don't suck at driving, but I mean, you know, when you take the camera outside the normal realm of possibilities as far as the first person like this, and you're trying to steer while looking at your truck at the same time, yeah, things kind of tend to get in the way, or you tend to go into other people's lanes, and then boom, you got to crash. But yeah, look at that night. It's got some clouds. You can see the stars. And we're going to slow down because we're coming up on some turns. This is all retarder. I have not touched the brake yet. And the faster you're going, the more the retarder works. Okay, does that kind of make sense? I mean, if you're going really fast and you put the retarder on, it's going to work quicker and more efficiently. If you're going at really low speeds, it's not going to work that well. It's not going to work that well. So the retarder, along with not liberal but very conservative use of the brake pedal, is what I use. In fact, my brake slider in the controls, the braking strength is like at 0 pretty much. It's all the way to the left. Because I figure, you know, I'm in a big truck. I need to not be able to stop on a dime. Right? I mean, I'm trying to add a little bit of realism to this. Of course, I know that I'm playing a video game. So, you know, how much realism can I possibly get? But still, this is a simulator. This is a simulator. So yeah, I try to give you guys a little bit of something, extra to hook this up with. And we're gonna come up with look at those turns coming up, guys. Wow, those are some pretty sweet turns. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna slow down first. We're gonna slow down, and then we're gonna put this guy on. Brake. Nope, no brake. All retarder, baby. All retarder, no brake. That's right. All right. You just gotta love this. I kind of wish it was during the day so we could see the scenery, because I have no doubt it's actually absolutely gorgeous up in this place. And I still have retarder activated. I got it on 1. Now it's gone 2. And it's on 3. And back up to 1. I don't know if any of you guys have actually driven a truck before, and if you have, if I'm doing this completely wrong, you can let me know. But what do I know? I'm a noob. I have never driven a truck, a large truck. I have pulled trailers before, in real life. Not extensively, but I have pulled, rinky-dink trailers. But it's nothing like this. It's just nothing like this. So, this is a work in progress. as far as my driving and, using of the appropriate ways to slow down and all that good stuff. This is a whip. This is a work in progress, baby. Wow, that was pretty sweet. That was good. All right, so let's kick back over here. Oh, hey, construction. I like it a lot. And we're back up to 90. So let's see what we're going here. I can let that guy pass. What is that? What is that? Oh, the road separates. Okay. Alright. So let's go ahead and take this guy over. And I know I'm speeding a little bit, but that's okay because I'm in a big truck and that's what we do. Back over. We're going to settle down right there. Right there. And it's just a nice little straight shot. Oh good, I don't have to switch lanes. Okay, so we got about 2.5 hours before I got to rest. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open up the map and we're going to see exactly where I can rest at. I could rest here at this toll gate right here, this toll bridge or whatever it is, at this toll. But I think I'm gonna hook it up right here at this guy. If not, maybe. Wow, that's a long ways to go. That's a long ways to go for another full-on stop. So it's either going to be here, maybe here. I don't know. We'll see. Let's actually roll on a road here and see how far we got. If I get over to that rest area and I still got a couple hours to go, well, that we just won't rest. We'll just we'll just motor on. Yeah, we'll just motor on. On my radio, Lisa was caller 25. I have no idea what kind of... we got to turn, guys. We got to turn. Alright. So we're going to get in this lane here. And then we're going to turn to the left, baby. Now, because this is an important delivery, and I've explored pretty much all of the areas up in this direction that I'm going, I'm not going to be going off the beaten path this time. But normally I would. You know, any little towns that I haven't found, that's fair game for the exploration aspect of the ETS2. Because you know, you just have to explore. But no, I don't think there's any little towns or anything that I have not found. So. No off the beaten path. And there's the rest area. Oh, that's the toll. That's the toll. And the rest area is right after that. So, yep. I know, I was going too fast. So I just bled off some speed and broke a couple of laws. Oh my gosh. Brake. Alright. As you can see, he's rubbing the sides there because AI has no idea how to deal with that extra long trailer from Jazzy Cat. Boom! Roll into the gate, baby. Don't try that at home, guys. Make sure that you activate the toll before you before you roll on through. Because otherwise that gate will stop you. Like, I don't know, it's like Supergate. I have no idea what to say. It is literally like Supergate. And you just stop there and you got damage to your truck then. Okay, we're gonna, let's see. Hour 49. You know what, guys? We're gonna go ahead and rest here. So we're gonna call it a day. See me, guys, on the conclusion of this absolutely fun-filled adventure that we have here. I'm not gonna get any gas or petrol or whatever y'all want to call it. I'm just gonna park my fat ass right here, and we're gonna go sleepy. Alrighty, guys, this is Kawil. Tune in for number 2, guys. Resting. Here we go.